Thanks for staying with me. I know this is not easy. I'm sure TikTok and YouTube are much more interesting, but this is much more useful. This is information that you could implement immediately. You're just one thought away, one strategy away, one idea away from not just improving to having a breakthrough. So let me just talk about winners lose more than losers lose. Not far from where we are right now is the Thomas Edison National Historic Site. Thomas Edison is the greatest inventor, maybe in the history of the world, definitely in the history of the United States. He invented the light bulb. And after he invented the light bulb, a newspaper writer interviewed him. He said, "Mr. Edison, I heard you had 13,000 failures before you invented the light bulb." And Edison said, "Oh, no, I didn't fail 13,000 times. I learned 13,000 ways how not to invent the light bulb. I learned 13,000 ways how not to invent the light bulb." So one of the key differences between winners and losers is losers think there's such a thing called winning and losing. Now stay with me. Losers believe there's winning and there's losing. Winners realize there's winning and there's learning. You don't lose, you're learning, you're learning, you're learning, you're learning. You can learn more from a loss than you can from a win. So losers believe in winning and losing. Winners believe in winning and learning. So every time you lose, I want it to be a learning experience. So here's what I'd like you to do. Starting today, I'd like you to get a whole set of index cards. And whether you're practicing or competing, I'd like you to take the card and put down the date. So today is 09/14/24. And then suppose you have a game against Ridgewood. So we'll put game against Ridgewood, okay? And then I want you to, suppose we're talking about a football game and you're the quarterback. And then right in the middle of the card, I want you to put down on a scale of 1 to 10, how well did you perform? And you say, well, I was a 7.5. Now, here's what I want you to do. We are training you to be a 10 all the time. So I want you to answer 3 questions. A 7.5 out of 10. What do you have to stop doing? What happened in the game? And if you stop doing it, your score would be closer to a 10. Well, I got to the field too late to participate in all the warm-ups. I should have got there early. So write down, stop getting in the field too late, I was dehydrated. I have to take more fluids in. I have to stop. Now, what do you have to start doing? Well, what I have to start doing is I have to stop being more into the warm-ups. I have to be more energized. I have to stop being like Christy Andrea, more into it. So write down all the starts. So what do you have to stop doing? What do you have to start doing? And what are the good things you did that you have to continue doing? Well, my passes were really crisp. I didn't show any interceptions. My rollouts were great. I energized the team. I acted like a leader. So once again, stop, start, continue. So a few years ago, I was working with a young woman who was a tennis player. And every time we spoke on the phone, I'd say, well, how'd you do on a scale of 1 to 10? She said, I won. No, I said, no, what was your score? She said, I was a 7. I had a match today, I was a 7. I said, okay, so what do you have to stop doing? Well, I hate to say this, but I have to stop throwing my racket at my opponent. I got so frustrated. Okay, you have to stop throwing. What do you have to start doing? I have to start getting to the court earlier so I can get more warm-up time in. And what do you do that you have to continue doing? Oh, my serves were great. My second serves were great. My rallies were great, So stop, start, continue. And then you get one of these little recipe boxes and you keep your cards. But you do it every day, after practice, after competition, every single day. And then you'll start going from winning and losing to winning and learning. And you'll realize you are going to start coaching yourself. BYOB, be your own boss, be your own coach. Start coaching yourself. And you don't just end practice. You say, okay, let's review practice. What do I have to stop doing? What do I have to start doing? And what could I continue doing? And this will help you improve. And every once in a while you have a breakthrough. You said, oh, that's what I have to do. That's what I have to do. and you'll have a huge learning event. You'll have a significant emotional experience, an SCE, a significant emotional experience. So, do you believe in winning and losing, or do you believe in winning and learning? And one of the things you could say to yourself, I believe in winning and learning. I believe that there's no losing, just learning. There's no losing, just learning. There's no losing, just learning. I can do this. I can do this. And you can too. Absolutely, positively, guaranteed. Session is completely over.